For cheap, reliable Ultimate Team coins, check out UT Coin Traders, and if you want any MSP and PSN, check out G2A. Both links will be down below.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my Manchester United career mode. Today we are in the transfer window. As you can probably see, I'll just turn that mic down a little bit. There we go, we are in the transfer window. You can see my shortlist here. You may be thinking, bloody hell, what is big boy Neymar doing down here? Now, because this is going to be my last season, I am thinking that I'm just going to straight swap Juan Mata for Neymar, because Mata, I don't really like him, and we could put Cavani on the bench maybe and play Neymar as our striker, because I haven't really used Neymar this year, and I mean, look at him, he's a beast. But more importantly, where do I need to strengthen? Now, centre backs, I think we're okay. We do need a new left back, as Luke Shaw is absolutely awful. The only one that I really would want is Coentrao, because his stamina is really good. You know, his strength is solid. He's a pretty quick player as well. He has been heavily linked with Man United actually in real life, so I suppose that's a little bit more realistic. Let me just turn on this game sound because it's so loud. But yeah, if you go to Coentrao, we're just going to approach Dubai. I mean, he's not going to be worth that much, to be honest. I'm actually going to inquire at him because we're going to do the Neymar deal. And then we've got the CDM. I'm only really going to buy one if Ander Herrera wants out. My preferred one would be Gueye, who this guy is. He's really good. I've used him in a previous career mode. He can play CDM and centre mid. He's got decent work rates as well. And I think has he got better work rates than these two? No, he's got medium high. And he's got high. So it's pretty much Gustavo or Gueye for me. And then Ababo, who I don't know if I will buy. He was there from last time. But the main guy that I want to bring into the team is Neymar, because why not? It's the end of FIFA 14. We might as well have a bit of fun, right? So why the hell not, really? Why not? So he's going to be worth a lot, but I don't know. I can't remember if it was Barcelona that were interested in Juan Mata, because I'd be happy to get rid of him. And he is valued at about 40 million, so we might only have to offer like 5 to 10 million extra for Neymar, but we are going to sim on. This will be a fairly long episode. I might go up to nearing the 20-minute mark, depending on how it goes. We won that one 3-0. And Coentrao, 13 million. I don't know if I really want to be paying that much for him, but I wouldn't mind getting rid of, who is it? Because we have got way too many players. I'll show you the players that I listed up at the end of the last episode. I didn't actually show you who I listed up. We'll go with 8 million plus Butner. That still leaves us 30 million in the bank, and if we're lucky, you know, we won't have to pay too much for Mata. Hopefully they'll be like, we're interested, we'll have him. I don't know. If they're not, we're going to be a struggle. So unacceptable. 13 million plus Mata. Okay, I think because I really want Neymar in the team, they want like 52 million in total. I'm going to go 10 million. Just see, they might just accept it as they are. You know, Neymar is a much better player than Mata, although they play two completely different positions, and he's on 70k at Real Madrid anyway, so we'll just give him that. We'll give him the crucial, because he will be our new left back, because Luke Shaw, as much as, you know, obviously he's a realistic sign in real life, he just hasn't done it for me. You can go out on loan, actually. I'll show you the loan list. You can see that we've got quite a lot of people listed up for loan, because our team is just like Zaha as well, can go up on loan. We're just not going to use these sort of players, I'm afraid, and like him again is, I'm just going to sell him, because quite honestly we're not going to use Makeda either. You know, I mean Bebe as well, pretty much. I'll just list all them up, so hopefully we can get rid of some of these. But let's go to goalkeepers and give Ben Amos a loan, because he doesn't want to be here, clearly. So we've got a game against Palermo. I'm not going to play any of these friendlies. I never do in my career mode, so I'm not going to start doing it now. I'll do the whole of this window live, so I'll play these 3 games live, but not today. It'll probably be in another episode. League objectives: win the title, obviously. My role at the club. For Marlon wants to play, but unfortunately just not going to be playing, so he's just going to have to deal with it, basically. But they want that 12.5, so I'm just going to go for it, guys. I want Neymar in the team. I know it's very unrealistic, but Neymar is just a really fun player to play with. He can play left wing, he can play strike, and I believe he can play cam, so it's awesome. But that's the first signing of the day in the bag, and that is Coentrao, who is going to be a beast. I'm really excited to have him. Marouane Fellaini, I don't really want to be selling him, and definitely not for 4.6 million. I actually like Fellaini a lot. I just think that I might get rid of Herrera, because I don't like him. I don't like Herrera on this game. I don't know why, I just don't. So I probably will actually get rid of him. You can see here, what's his strength is appalling and his stamina is terrible as well. You know, I don't like him. I think his shooting is awful as well. His finishing 64. I think we will get rid of Ander Herrera. Sorry to any Man United fans who watch this, but he's just not my sort of player. You know, I don't like him at all. And so hopefully Barcelona accept the deal. We've been disconnected from EA servers. Brilliant. Wayne Rooney, he is now our new club captain, so there is no way we are selling Rooney anymore. I decided that I preferred Rooney over Mata, and Hernandez again. Someone that I don't play very often, but I would rather not sell, because we are only here for a season. You know, after this season, I reckon it'll be near enough FIFA 15 that I don't really want to carry on with it. But we'll try and get up to the Spurs game and just see, you know, what we can do between then. Transfer offer for Luke Shaw. Again, although he's not doing very well, I think we've got rid of Butner now because they accepted the deal for him. So we need to keep Shaw, and he's better off as a reserve anyway. He's not good enough to be in the starting 11. And this year, I would like to win the BPL title. So Neymar, God, look at them wages. But again, like, Neymar's going to be the sort of player that's going to be playing week in, week out. And Cavani, although he's great, I would like someone like Neymar up front as well. We might look at the formation. I'm going to sort out the custom tactics in a minute as well. I was watching some people do career modes and they seem to be using custom tactics a lot. But there you go, look at that. Neymar is into the team. What a signing that would be in real life. And Neymar is just... It's not so much realism now. I just want to have fun with the career mode. And that's the way to do it. It's just to bring Neymar into the team. So Ben Amos can come out. And look at this beast. We have Neymar and Ronaldo in the same team. It is ridiculous. So Neymar's going to get the spot over Cavani for the minute. But look at that. 89, 87, 92, 87. That is a deadly, deadly attack. I'm actually going to just go into these... Is it this custom tactics? Yeah. I want to play with more risk. I feel that we're not playing with enough risk. And it's just not working. You know, I want to up this speed a little bit. Play with a little bit more risk in the team. And then hopefully we can actually, you know, get to a point where... Pressure. We want... Because I'm actually going to leave it like that and just see what happens, because I've been finding it hard for players to make runs, so if we make it on freeform it should sort that out. But anyway, yeah, we're already 7 minutes into this episode, which is crazy. We've got offers for Cavani. Although I'm not going to be playing him as much, I still don't want to sell him. He has gone up to an 88, which is brilliant. I might change the formation and put him and Neymar up front and maybe have like Rooney and Vidal and play a 4-1-2-1-2. I'm not too sure really what we're going to do. Because I do like the 4-2-3-1, and I don't know, I would like to get Gueye in the squad though, because he's a good player. Transfer offer for Andres Lindegaard. We'll keep him as well because he's our backup keeper. He's a solid keeper as well, you know, he's a decent keeper to have. No reason to sell him. But what we'll do now, I think because we've got 17 million, we don't really need that much on the wage. I mean, we'll probably only need 100k to get Gueye, so I'm going to go for him. And we're going to get... He's only worth 4.7. But them stats are incredible. And it's more about trying to get players who are actually decent over players that we don't need. So I'm going to just offer up Herrera. I would keep him because he's in the team in real life. But I don't like him. I think he's an awful player in career mode. And I don't really want to keep him. I don't know if we'll be making any more signings after this. Maybe some backup signings, but not any more first team signings for definite, because we've already got Neymar into the team. And obviously, he is a big player, so that should do us for now. Final scout report on Gueye, we don't need that. They've accepted straight away for Herrera, which is great because he's going to be such a more solid player. He's going to have the strength, the stamina, you know. Gueye is going to be a beast. I'm going to give him the crucial because we will be paying him every single week. Week in, week out. We do have a game coming up against Spurs, which I said I wouldn't play, so when it gets to this stage, I think we'll just leave it and wait till next episode. Yeah, so I'm actually going to hire... Oh, we've already hired a youth scout. We've got no players in there, so what jobs are going? Is there any... Nope. Right, so I think that's going to call it to the end of the episode, guys. We're just going to check the contracts list again, just to see if there is anyone that we could get rid of, because I don't want to be keeping these players... If they're not, oh, not the contracts list, the sell players list even. Because I need some offers to come in for these guys. You know, I mean, it's going to be... Look, striker-wise, we have so many... We only need Hernandez, Cavani, and Welbeck, and obviously we've got Neymar as well. But I'm going to show you the squad report. I did mean to show it to you last time. I don't know if it will show how well they've improved over the last season, but Neuer's form is bad, and I don't know if Neuer's still doing as bad in January. We are going to be looking to get rid of him. Phil Jones is doing pretty well. Hummels is now an 85. Boateng has gone up to an 86, which is brilliant. Kerntel has obviously just come in. Vidal is now an 87. I think he went up a while ago. Fellaini's still an 80, and Di Maria's an 87. Ronaldo's a 92. I don't think he's going to go up too much, but look at them stats. I mean, that is... I love Ronaldo to bits. He's a beast. Rooney, very solid player all round. Nothing to complain about. Neymar, just... The problem with Neymar is his 45 strength, but I reckon we'll get around that. Januzaj's gone up to a 77, which means I might keep him in the team this year, because he's looking quite promising. De Vrij, you know, Herrera, who's on his way out. Kagawa, Welbeck, Cavani, who did go up an extra overall. We've got a very strong team here, but, I mean, look how many players we actually have. We don't need any of these players, really. I mean, I want to get rid of Ashley Young, but I want to keep Nani, because Nani, for me, is a beast. Look at him, he's an 84 rated as well. He's not exactly terrible. But thank you for watching episode number 17. We've had a good episode, I think. That's the team that we're going to be rocking with. Maybe with Gueye in there instead of Fellaini, but that is a strong team, and that is definitely a team capable of winning the title. Not to mention we do have Edison Cavani just sitting on the bench, so definitely a team capable. Whether or not I'll be able to pull it off, we'll see in about 10 episodes time. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. If you could leave 5 likes, well, all of you combined, obviously, you could leave 5 likes. I'd be ever so grateful for that, and I'll speak to you guys tomorrow for episode number 18, which will be live, and we'll play the game against the scummy Spurs. So yeah, I will see you then.